Call of Duty 3. The cover art is quite good. I quite like the cover art. Yeah, the entire war is going on behind him. And what is he doing? He's posing for a photograph. He's looking in the wrong direction. The war is going on behind him. The entire war is being lost because he decides to pose for a photograph and fire his gun at the cameraman as well. Call of Duty 3 delivers the most cinematic and intense combat moments ever depicted. That's a bold statement. That's what it says there. Call of Duty 3 delivers the most cinematic and intense combat moments ever depicted. There's no like asterisks there or anything. It just says ever depicted, full stop. So that would include the actual photographs of World War II and the actual videos of World War II. This game is claiming to be more realistic than World War II itself. People are going to play this game and they're going to think this is World War II, this is what actually happened. People are going to play this game and they're going to tell their grandchildren that they were in World War II. And they're going to watch a documentary about World War II. And they're going to point at it and say, look at how terrible it is that they're taking my experiences of World War II and they're dramatizing it into this nonsense. And then their children are going to grow up not knowing any better, thinking that life is a video game. That's basically what this blurb is responsible for. It's going to be responsible for it's going to be responsible for a whole generation of people thinking that life is just one big video game and that it's acceptable to have a world war. Just
so you hit one. What do you want, a promotion?
That would be nice.
Right on the button.
Yeah, you're getting impressed now. You should be.
Nice one, Nichols.
You want to see me shoot that one all the way over there? Because I'm going to do it. Because I'm going to do it. Hold on to your helmet. Music. The music of war is very underappreciated, I feel. We probably wouldn't have one war without music. A lot of people don't know this, but there was always like someone playing music on the battlefield. There was always a conductor. And the conductor would actually tell our soldiers to fire their guns at certain moments so that it would sound like music. And the soldiers would like try to shoot in harmony so that it would sound like music was playing. And the idea was the more that your army sounds like an orchestra, the more likely they were to win the war. The music that plays during this game was actually recorded on the battlefields of World War II. You might think it was by instruments and things. It was actually, this is the sound of war, the sound of everybody's guns. It's amazing how you can make guns sound, but if you modify them, then you can get them to sound like whatever you want, like trumpets and drums and even violins, a harp. You can get a gun to sound like a harp. You know how you can put a silencer on a gun to make it quieter, but it also changes the way that the gun sounds? Well, you can do the same thing with a rifle. You can put like something on a rifle to make it sound like a harp. Or a guitar, an electric guitar. Even though electric guitars didn't really hit the scene until a few decades later. Like, remember that scene in Back to the Future where Michael J. Fox is playing an electric guitar and everybody doesn't know what to make of it, and then Michael J. Fox is like, oh, you didn't like that, but your kids are gonna love it. Because electric guitars weren't a thing yet. Well, electric guitars actually were a thing. They were a thing on the battlefields of World War II. Because people would modify their guns to sound like electric guitars. But the reason nobody knows about that, and the reason nobody really discovered electric guitars until like whatever it was, 50s or 60s or 70s or whatever, is because they were all destroyed in war. That's why. During the Second World War. I don't think the Second World War even happened at all, to be honest with you. I don't think the Second World War even happened. I'm a World War II denialist. I deny the entire war. I deny all of it. I don't think it happened. It's all made up. What do you think this game was real? Do you think this game was real? If you think this game was real, then you probably think that the war was real as well. Let me tell you, it's all made up. Why do you think there have been so many games, so many movies coming out? The government are trying to make you think that it was real. They're trying to convince you that it was real. They're making all of this spectacular nonsense and then telling you, oh, it's all based on a true story. This all actually happened. I've never seen anything like World War II in my entire life. I'll believe it when I see it. I'll believe it when I see it. But I've never seen anything like World War II in my entire life. And I never see anything, not even a glimpse. In all the times I've been outside, walking to the shops and back, never seen anything that remotely resembles World War II. I'm sure it is. And think about how many times I've been outside. It's at least 4 or 5 times. And not once have I seen anything that even resembles what they present to us in these games and movies. It's all total nonsense. I mean, they show us this big mess, all of these explosions and burnt and destroyed buildings and bricks and rubble and dead bodies. Where did it all go? You're telling me they cleaned it all up? It would take millions of years to clean all of that up. Nobody could do it. And they're telling us that it all went away in a few decades. Rubbish. Total rubbish. My goodness. Is that it? Is that everyone? That looks like it's everyone. Thank you. Oh, for fuck's sake. There's someone called Ignited Minds. There's someone called Reference 3D. There's someone called This Product Uses FMODX Sound System by Firelight Technologies. What a sophisticated name. We got to the end of the credits!